Okay, I'm so excited. So today we are announcing who the most active member is for the month of September, and I'm just super excited because we had another author who agreed to donating her ebook for the most active member for our group, and I'm just blown away. This is so exciting. This group. Okay, just give me a minute. All right, so I just can't help it. I'm sorry. So this group, okay, I have to say it again. This group, I founded it like 2 years ago, and it was just for, a few of my friends, and it was just supposed to be, recommending good books and talking about good books and whatever. And then it just occurred to me to like open it up and let it be like a proper book group. And, since, I don't even know, like how many members do we have right now? This is crazy. Let me look. Okay. So we have right now today, 939 members. Are you kidding me? We had 15 6 weeks ago. 939. Wow. It's just awesome. I'm just so excited. Okay. Anyways, so the announcement today is the most active member for September. And so for next month, so I'm always going to try to get a free ebook for the most active member to reward them. I'm always going to try. I can't promise it, but I'm going to try. I'll reach out to authors and see what I can do. And maybe next month what we'll do is we'll maybe instead of the most active member, it'll be based off of a badge, because I can see, let's see here again. I can see who has badges in the top 10. So like we have someone is a rising star and someone is a conversation starter. And let's see here. Someone is another rising star, and what's this one? A valued responder. So, maybe what we'll do is we'll mix it up and we'll pick someone from the top 10 to kind of spread the love. I mean, not to try any favoritism or anything, because that's not cool, right? But, we'll think about it. So from the top 10, someone will get a free ebook next month. And you can probably win more than once, but maybe not twice in a row, maybe. So, I don't know. We're figuring it out. But anyway, so I'm excited. So I reached out to an author. I actually reached out to 2 authors, and I have someone lined up for next month. I can't even believe it. It's just so cool. So this month, are you guys ready? Are you excited? Okay, let me give you a hint. So this lady is in the UK, and she is an indie author, and she has a cult following, like legitimately. A cult following, and she is amazing. She and I have started messaging, and I just love her. She is just chill and cool, and she let me post in her group, and I was like, wow, that's so cool of her to do that. So the author this month who's given a free book to the most active member for September is Sloane Murphy. Yeah, Sloane Murphy. Woohoo! I'm so silly. I can't help it. It's just exciting. So Sloane Murphy is going to donate the first book of her Shadow Walker Saga series, and I have read it. And so it is a reverse harem. Okay, let's talk about that for a second. All right. So I was not a reverse harem person for a really long time. And the reason why is I love a possessive alpha hole. I do. They're great. And there's something that goes against the grain of that with a reverse harem. The fact that they have to share, it's like, yeah, I don't know about that. I like my alpha hole being possessive over his girl. And so for a while I wouldn't read them. And I actually even posted in a Facebook group saying, please give me a rec, pass on the RHs, thanks, and I actually see that a lot. People do that still. And you know what? That's cool. To each their own. You love them or you don't, no worries. But let me tell you what happened with me. So I started reading Played a Prisoner by Raven Kennedy, and it is amazing. It has trigger warnings. You got to read them. It's not for everybody, but I fell in love with it. And I joined her Facebook group, excuse me, and I started looking at her other books, and everyone was recommending Cupidity. And I was like, it's an RH. I don't know. I love Raven Kennedy, but I don't know. And I had a legitimate book slump. Like, I was trying to read some great series and I just couldn't get into them. And they're great. I've read them since and they're fantastic. So it was me, not the books. And I thought, yeah, you know what? It's free on KU. I'll give it a shot. It's supposed to be good. I need something different anyways. and I fell in love with it, like hardcore in love with cupidity. I made jokes about it that, you know, Raven Kennedy is cupidity herself. You know, she's Cupid herself, and she struck me. So it's just such a funny book. Anyways, I'm not here to talk about cupidity, but that is what converted me to RHs. I realized that if they, if the story isn't all about the steam, if I love steam, don't get me wrong, but if it makes sense in the story to have more than one person because of the fantasy plot line and actually makes sense, and if I get connected to the characters, then I'm cool with it. And I really like a slow burn. Like I don't like it to just happen from the beginning personally. I like, you know, maybe even a couple books, you know, just a slow burn. And then when it happens, you're like, yes, finally, right? So, so that is what converted me to RHs. And that is why I was open-minded to read Shadow Walker Saga, because it is an RH. And let me tell you, it is a good book. This series is a good series. The fantasy is high fantasy, and it's almost like, I actually would say it's like an urban fantasy. The main FMC, Remy, is kick-ass, and you know, she goes out and you know, kicks butt and takes names, right? It surprised me. It was not predictable, which I'm a huge fan of, and the four guys make sense. When you read the story and you understand what happens, it's like, as you're reading more and more, you're like, oh, I can see how this could happen. This makes sense. Like, and then you understand where she's coming from, and you actually love the guys. So, and then the end, oh my gosh. I started like posting posts everywhere about the end of this book. It is fantastic. Like, fantastic. Like, the heavens open up, literally. It's good. It's really, really good. So, so yes, I definitely recommend it. And that is our author that is donating her book in Sloane, you rock girl. And I'm going to do what I did to you last time. I'm not going to tell you who the winner is. I'm so mean, right? I'm going to do a post in a few hours. Actually, you know what? I'm going to post this now, and I'm going to do a post at, I don't know, a couple hours. Just watch for it. I was about to say I was going to do it like at 8 or something, but I'm going to go see a musical tonight, so I can't do it then, but I will do it shortly. So watch the announcements. All right, guys. I'm super excited, and I hope you had fun with this like I did making it. See you later.